Iran and the US close to a ceasefire, the market seems to be betting on it. At the same time, there's renewed optimism in the AI trade. All this and more we're going to talk about in today's episode, episode number 30, so a little anniversary of my investment journey. And we start with the trade. As always, this is a €1,000 investment in the MSCI emerging markets. So let's go ahead, put in the order, buy now. Boom, we got it. All right, so let's check the wealth tab and we are at €35,400. Beautiful. And the market, of course, as always in this exercise, seems to have developed beautifully. We're up now after 30 weeks, €5,400. It's just magnificent. So I don't even know what to say. I think it's exuberance. It's too much optimism in my opinion, but okay. Who am I to complain? So the market also reflects that. If we look at the overall market view here, given that we have the middle of Friday now, we're looking at Thursday to Thursday, and the world looks beautiful here with 1.64% in the MSCI world and almost 5% within a week in the MSCI emerging markets. So this is just ridiculous. And the thing that I'm investing in has a 22% growth year to date. I mean, that's just insane. And so what's going on in the market? I think mainly it's the Iran war. The Dow, the S&P 500, NASDAQ, all that edges up higher as Wall Street braces for an US-Iran update. And the update they're expecting is positive. Specifically, US and Iran reach tentative agreement. Now, Trump hasn't signed off on it, but that didn't stop the markets. Especially the oil price has already moved significantly. Oil set for 19% collapse in May, and that is the highest monthly drop since 2020. So optimism that flows through the Strait of Hormuz may resume. And you can see here the Brent price, it's down significantly below the $100 mark. We're at $92 now, and it actually looks pretty decent now. But let me remind you, this is just hope at this point. So I'm hoping also that Trump will reach an agreement and that we have a normalization in the Strait of Hormuz. But realistically, he's shown more than enough that he can reverse his position and make it somehow difficult. And let me remind you what's the issue. It's not the oil price, it's specifically that we're running out of oil. So this is a chart that I showed last time already. The world oil inventories are falling at record pace. And if the Strait of Hormuz flows don't resume, we're going to have operational stress levels in a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, and then operational floor levels by September. So I think Iran still has a very strong hand, and I hope that Trump gets out of this whole situation with a face-saving deal that isn't horrible. But you gotta admit, Iran has him by the balls. So we'll see what happens here. Whether they reach an agreement or not, we can just be hopeful. Now we've talked enough about the war here. Let's switch back to another topic that was a recurring theme in the series, and that is AI. And what I wanted to do today was to present the winner of the week, and that is Dell. We have never talked about Dell in this series, and their shares soar 40% after Outlook tops estimates on AI boom. So those are beautiful numbers that Michael Dell could present, specifically 88% of revenue growth, and AI revenue surges by 757%. So in my opinion, this is a classic case of a picks and shovels trade where Dell seems to provide the infrastructure and isn't the one forced to make revenue from AI products themselves. So what happened here? The outlook for annual sales far surpassed analysts' estimates. And it was fueled by demand for servers that power artificial intelligence work. And it's really this server business that has been viewed as the AI winner of this year, lifting up the stock more than 150% year to date. And so all that shows us that the AI trade is alive and well. It was a bit stuttering throughout Q1, but we can now clearly see that the optimism has been renewed. And Dell says the AI opportunity shows no signs of slowing. So it looks like everything is coming together. That's why the market is exploding, and individual stocks like Dell make huge jumps. So let's see what happens. Everyone has their eyes on a potential Iran ceasefire deal. Let's see what happens. That's it for a brief update from my side for this week. And I see you next week when I make my next trade. Until then, all the best and take care.